Hey, this is Pastor Dwayne from the Sanctuary Church here in Fort Lauderdale, PCUSA, okay? I have a question for you today. My question is, why is change so hard? So I asked Noah, I said, so tell me what you think is so tough about change. And he said, well, it's because you got to do something. You really got to do it. And it's just easier, just like this is the way we've been always doing it, Why do we need change? Why move things around? Why do things differently? It's the same way we've been doing it for years and years and years and years. Oh. I was at a church for a long time. And church was a church that had this, in the sanctuary, it had this big boat that came out. And you would walk to the top of it to preach in this big boat that came like this out. 20-foot boat, And behind you was this image of Jesus preaching from this boat with like words, beams coming out of his mouth. And I always felt like it was a little bit egotistical, They're kind of like, there's Jesus teaching, and then I'm going to be teaching from this boat too. It just felt like, I don't know. Well, one summer, when everything was slowing down and there were very few people there, they moved the giant boat from one side of the sanctuary to the other. And when the season started again, all the people came back, and we expected to argue and yell and people complaining and nobody really realized the boat had been moved. Sometimes change, especially within a church, and especially within our lives, we are forced to change whether we want to or not. If we are connected into God and the Spirit of God, God is changing things all the time. God is moving stuff around. God is up to new things all the time. As we head into Advent and we head into this idea that Jesus is born, God is up to something new. And sometimes it's very difficult for us to go along with that. But God never just stays here. God is always moving humanity forward. More caring, more loving, more understanding. So today, my blessing to you is that you accept and lean into change, because God is up to things that are going to change our lives. And instead of fighting it, why don't we just give in to it? Shalom. So don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe. And if you like what you're hearing, don't forget to share. Take care. Bye.